Hello, Celia.
Hi,
Yeah,
Celia. Hi, Bernie.
Yeah, we're in the clean garage.
Bernie, you left. He took off.
He took
I'm gonna
off.
close some of these things.
Okay. Oh, turn off the
Yeah.
You record?
Yeah.
It's weird.
Right here.
I don't know where Bernie went. Hopefully he'll rejoin.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is.
There you are.
Yeah, we went away for some reason.
You went away. We were here.
Well, I was just giving you a view of the clean garage.
Oh, you went to the garage.
Stepping up.
Look at you. Okay. Let's
Well, my
see
wife,
it.
yeah, my wife works out here too,
Oh, she does.
and that's 1/5 of the boxes of pictures that we will someday have to hang, which will probably cause divorce, I'm sure. But
Oh my gosh.
How are you guys doing?
I'm peachy
Good.
keen.
Okay, good.
Awake and ready to go.
I like it. All right, guys. So I'm just going to have you mute yourself real quick just so that you can see my screen. Or am I big on your guys' screen?
Oh, you're big.
I'm
You're
big.
big,
Okay.
yeah.
You're like
Okay.
half. Oh yeah.
We were just
Yeah,
having
you're like
issues
half the
that
screen.
whenever somebody wasn't muted, that their screen came up like big. But if I'm on it, then you guys can just stay unmuted while you listen to me. Okay, let's see. Can you guys see that? Cool.
By the way, are we supposed to be getting some sort of message that's telling us beforehand what the workout's going to look like?
So do you have, the app Sugar WOD that we all use? Do you have that
Yeah.
on your phone?
Yeah.
So
So
you
that's-
can look at it on there the night before.
Okay, so that's the one that says we're going to run 200 meters this morning?
Yeah. So you need to change it to your to home workout. So you know this app, Bernie?
Yeah, I got it.
So right here where it says under the picture, it usually says workout of the day.
Yeah.
You need to click that and then change it to home gym. That's
Okay.
gonna populate a different workout because this is the home gym workout.
And that's where I'm at. Okay.
So
I was just curious. Yeah, I was just curious about it. It looked okay, but I was just curious about the 200-meter run. So
yeah, so exactly. So I'm gonna alter that for you. Do you have your box?
yeah,
Okay, we're gonna do box step-ups instead of that run for you.
yeah, works for
Leah,
me.
what about you? Are you gonna be able to run, or do you want to do lunge jumps?
Probably those, because there's not a
Okay.
whole lot of room for me to run unless it'd be
Okay,
like.
no worries. Yeah, that's
back and
totally
forth.
fine. Yeah, so whatever the workout even says, we'll always be able to alter it in whatever way possible. So don't even worry about the 200-meter run. We'll show you what the other movement is going to be. So,
Okay.
Bernie, you have your box though?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, guys. So today we have Three-Peat. So we have Three-Peat. What's going to happen? It's 3 rounds for time. Okay. So we're going to have a 20-minute time cap. Basically, what we're looking at is a run, which you guys are going to sub. Celia, you're going to sub for some lunge jumps. Bernie, you're going to sub for box step-ups. Okay. After those 20, okay, you're going to do 20 reps of those. You're going to go into 20 single arm hang dumbbell snatch, okay? So our hang position, Natalie's going to show you real quick what that looks like.
By the way, we're not seeing you on the screen. We got Jeremy Hale up. I got Jeremy Hale anyhow.
I see you.
Oh, there you are. Oh, now I have. There you are. Okay. Well, no. Oh, I've got Jeremy Hale on a blank screen.
Maybe his connection. This isn't doing the.
Your connection just may not, is it just a circle with a letter in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're frozen on our screen, so your internet is probably not as great in your garage.
Okay, I can hear you. There you are. Oh no, there's the other. Every now and then the other participant flashes up.
Yeah, your internet is probably just not good. So option one is to, I don't know, I guess make your way back into your house, or hopefully just listen to me and know what you're supposed to do.
We're gonna have to go with that option.
Okay. Cool. Well, then we're gonna keep going. So that first dumbbell movement, we're gonna have 3 separate dumbbell movements. Okay, they're all gonna be different. Okay, so our first one will be 20 single arm hang dumbbell snatch. So from the hang position, Natalie's gonna go just right outside or even inside of her legs. It does not matter. Okay, can you guys see her? Okay, from the outside, okay,
Just
or
the
the
top
inside,
half.
and then she's gonna snatch that dumbbell all the way overhead. So that's a hang dumbbell snatch. Okay, she'll do 5 on one arm and then 5 on the other arm. Okay, we're not alternating every single time. So that's the first movement. Okay, then you'll go back to your lunge jumps or your box step ups, and then you'll go into 20 single arm dumbbell power cleans. These ones are from the floor. So you'll go from the outside of the foot into a power clean. Okay, so that's where we just end up on the shoulder. Okay, so she again will do 5 on one arm, 5 on the other, 5 and 5. That makes 20 total. Okay, then she'll do her next 200-meter run, her lunge jumps, her box step ups, and then go into 20 single arm dumbbell thrusters. So with the dumbbell in one arm, she's going to perform that thruster, okay, where the dumbbell head comes back to the shoulder every time. Again, doing 5 on one arm, 5 on the other, 5 and 5 to make a total of 20, okay? That will be one full round. You're going to do 3 of those. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. So Bernie, if you, we're going to go from the hang position on the first 2. Okay, so I don't want you going down all the way to the ground. I just want you to go into the hang position. Is that cool?
Yeah.
So for the snatch and the clean, you're only going to work from the hang, and then the thrusters, obviously, that the dumbbell doesn't move from the shoulder just to overhead.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Cool. All right, guys. So we're going to start on our warm up. Okay. For right now, we're just going to go by time, and we're going to do some like line style drills. So we're going to start with. We're going to go 20 seconds of each, and we're going to go into our quad stretch. So basically just lifting that foot behind you and moving from leg to leg. So we're getting started here. I know you guys have already been doing it. That's totally fine. What's up?
I know. Doing a snatch. Like, oh, that was like a goal. I was like, the thruster looked, I was like, ooh, everything is cracking.
Good. All right, guys, we're going to go into knee to chest. So you're just going to bring that knee up to the chest. Squeeze. Give your knee a big hug in the front of your body. Yep. It's weird to teach and not do it at the same time. All right, guys, we're going to go into straight leg kicks, okay? So we're just going to try to keep our leg as straight as possible. You don't need to kick your face. I just want you to get a nice little swing of the leg. Maybe you touch the toe with the opposite hand. Really going to test my leg. Somebody blind me. All right, guys, we're going to go into a side lunge, okay? So we are going to take a step out. You're going to lunge to the side, okay? Keeping the heel that you're lunging onto or the outside foot on the ground. I don't want to see the heel lifting up, okay? We're just going to shift from side to side, going into a depth that feels okay for you, right? We don't want it to be super painful. Trying to keep that chest as tall as possible as well. All right, and then last but not least, we're going to go into a cradle stretch. You're going to take the foot and the knee, and you're going to kind of cradle it in front of your body. Bernie, how you doing over there?
Well, we're doing fine. You got to the cradle stretch. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
I'll do a few squats instead.
Okay. All right, guys. We're going to go into 3 rounds now, this time 30 seconds each. Okay, we're going to go into 30 seconds of that active Samson. So this is that higher lunge, okay, where our hands are over our head. You're going to open up that side body by rocking kind of from side to side, right? And then switching legs. So I want you to try to get at least 2 to 3 on each leg in these 30 seconds. I don't know if I work out this early. My body hurts. All righty. Go ahead and go into that active Spider-Man. We are going to go into that low lunge. This time, knee does come down to the ground, and then the elbow, okay, touches the middle of the foot or like that arch, and then we look up to the sky and we follow the hand as well. You're going to switch legs. Again, trying to get at least 2 on each side.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Good. All right, we're going to go into 30 seconds of air squats, okay, starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. As we start moving through these air squats, we just want to make sure, okay, that we're keeping the heels nice and grounded, that we're trying to spread the ground apart with our feet, okay? I know these are the first few squats of the day. So pretty tough here. Going for a few more seconds here. 5. And go ahead and grab your dumbbell, okay? We're going to go into a strict press. So basically what we're looking for is the elbow to stay straight forward, okay? That back head of the dumbbell is going to stay, or when it comes back to the shoulder, is going to touch the shoulder, and then we are going to go to full extension, okay? Trying not to get any sort of movement in the lower body. We're just going to go 30 seconds on one arm and then 30 seconds on the other. Go ahead. Good. Good, Celia. Good. So remember, when we go to the top, we want to make sure that we get the head through, okay? Good. Go ahead and switch arms. Same thing here. Tighten that midline. Good. Remember, bicep to ear, not ear to bicep. Good. All right, guys. We're going to go back through that again. Active Samson. So our active Samson is the one that we go into that high lunge. Hands are overhead.
Oh, yeah.
Nice little stretch there. Beautiful. Whose kitty cat is that? Is that ours? Or is that somebody?
Is that you?
Is that yours?
What?
Cat?
I don't have a cat.
Oh,
Bernie, do you have a cat?
no cats.
Don't you hear it? Yeah. We hear a cat. That's why. We're like, whoa.
Yeah, I believe you.
All right, guys, go ahead and go into that active Spider-Man. So we're going to go into that low lunge. Drop the elbow to the midfoot. Good. Switching legs back and forth. Nice. All right, we're going to go into our air squats again. Maybe this time moving a little bit more efficient, okay? Maybe trying to get a little bit lower. Just like the feedback.
That's me, Mr. Efficiency.
But it sounds like it's
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
All
he's been-
right. Go ahead and grab your dumbbell. We're going to go one more round here of strict presses. Okay. Remember when we go into that strict press that our quads should be tight as well. Okay. That's going to help kind of stabilize the whole body and especially the midline. So go ahead. First arm, we're going to go 30 seconds and go. Good. Go ahead and switch arms.
What does she do?
Nice. All righty, guys. Go ahead and put that dumbbell down. Okay, so we're going to go into our movement prep. Okay, so we're going to go over each movement and have you kind of get warmed up with it. So we're going to start with that dumbbell snatch. Okay, remember this snatch is only going from the hang position. So both of us are working from, or all you guys are working from that hang position. First thing we want to touch on, it's okay to either work from the side in that hang position, okay, or you can work from the center of the body, okay? Either option is fine. Go ahead and turn the front way. So side of body hang, or even in the middle of the body hang. It doesn't matter. Each one is completely fine. It just is whatever makes you guys feel most comfortable, okay? So, and then we want to talk about what our thumb is doing and how the dumbbell is positioned, especially when we go overhead. So one thing that we see is people receiving with the dumbbell kind of going left to right. Okay, right. We want to make sure that our thumb stays back. We always want to receive with a thumb back, okay? All right. So go ahead and get 5 hip hinges. So all we're going to look at is just going into the hang position. Want to make sure that the back stays, okay? Very, very neutral, that we're not rounding in the upper back or we're not just kind of pushing the butt back without even hinging the top of the body. Yeah. So let's go 5 there. We're going to stay on the one arm and then we're going to do 5 shrugs. So from the hang position, all Natalie is going to do is get into that big shrug, right? And get that shoulder up to the ear. Good, Celia. Good. After that 5th one, we're going to go into a high pull, still working from the hang position. So we're going to go into that hang and then get that big tall elbow, kind of like if you were zipping up your zipper, right? If you had a jacket. Good. Good. After that 5th one, just go ahead and flip over, nice and steady. We're going to do 3 push presses, okay? So we're going to dip and drive underneath that dumbbell. Dip and drive, beautiful. After that 3rd one, go into 3 hang snatches, okay? All on that same arm. Remember, we want to get that full hip extension before we drop underneath the dumbbell. Good, so a little bit snappier, Celia. Be quicker. That's better. Good. That's it. Cool. All right, we're going to do the exact same thing on the other arm. So go ahead and grab that dumbbell. You're going to go into 5 hip shifts or hip hinges, okay? We're just going into that hang position, making sure that we're tracking that dumbbell directly onto or right next to the thigh. We're going to go into 5 shrugs, okay? Big shrug of that shoulder. Good. Then we're going to go into 5 high pulls. So we're going to zip the zipper up, getting that elbow high and to the outside. Good. Then we're going to turn over. You're going to go into 5 push presses. So we're going to dip and drive. Okay. Tightening the quads at the top. Yes. Beautiful. And then we're going to go into 3 full hang snatches. So that nice dip and then that big shrug and turnover. Good. So drop underneath it just a little bit more. Celia. See how
Oh.
Natalie, after she gets that full extension, she drops underneath it?
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. That's it. Good. Perfect. Beautiful. Cool, guys. So that's our first movement out of the sequence during our dumbbell work in that round. Our second movement is going to be a power clean. Okay, again, single arm, so we're only working with one dumbbell. This time, okay, we're working from the ground. So we are going to just go into let's go into 3 dumbbell deadlifts, okay, just standing to full extension. That dumbbell, okay, is going to hit at the side of the foot, okay, not in the inside. This time the dumbbell only stays to the side. Go ahead and get 5 just dumbbell deadlifts. Beautiful. Okay. And we are going to go into 3 high hang power cleans. So we're really looking at that full hip extension. Okay. Natalie's just going to do that slight dip. Torso stays upright, right? And all she's going to do is work on that quick shrug and drop underneath it. So it's going to look like this. Good. I just want you to get 3 of those, okay? Good, Celia. Good. After that third one, we're going to go into a hang. So she's going to shift back down into that full hang position and get 3 hang power cleans there. Good. And then we're going to finish off with 3 full power cleans, meaning that she's going to touch at the bottom of the ground and then go into that full clean. Okay. This time, touching the ground every single time. Good. Bernie, how are you doing over there?
Fine and dandy, thank you.
Okay. All right, we're going to do the exact same thing with the other foot or the other arm. We're going to go into 5, okay, just deadlifts here. Making sure the head of the dumbbell, only one needs to touch, okay? So you can hold that dumbbell at like a nice angle. But then we're going to go into 3 high hang power cleans. So high hang meaning just that nice little dip. That means that we have to get a big aggressive shrug and we have to drop underneath it fast. Then we're going to go into 3 hang. So we're going all the way into that hang position. Good. And then last but not least, 3 from the ground. So you're going to touch, open those hips up and get that quick turnover. Beautiful. Good. All right, guys, go ahead and put that dumbbell down. Our last one, okay, is going to be our dumbbell thruster. So again, we're only working with one dumbbell. A few things that we want to make note, okay? One, that the dumbbell stays, okay, facing forward. If our elbow starts fading out, okay, it's going to be really hard to press from there. So we need to make sure that the elbow stays facing forward. That way we can maintain that nice movement pattern of the dumbbell. Okay. When we go into that squat, we want to make sure, okay, that we're not kind of leaning off to one side, that we're not, trying to compensate for the weight. If the weight gets too heavy or the weight doesn't feel great, I'd rather you just either dump the weight or go into a goblet position, right, where we can use both hands. So if the single arm isn't working for you or just doesn't feel great, I'd rather you do the thruster with the dumbbell holding both heads. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. So we're going to start, though, with a single arm just to see how that feels for y'all. So go ahead and find the position here that Natalie has, elbow forward, thumb back. We're just going to go into 3 front squats on that side. Good. Good. Then we're going to go into 3 push presses. Okay, so we're going to dip and drive. Again, that's our finishing position. And then we're going to go into 3 full thrusters. Okay. Good. Beautiful, Celia. Good. Bernie, how you doing over there?
Peachy King.
All right, bud. Okay, we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So go ahead and find that front rack position. You're going to go into 3 front squats. 3 push presses. And then 3 thrusters. Good. Nice, Celia. Good. Go ahead and put that dumbbell down, guys. Celia, how is it feeling for you? Is that going to be okay?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it'll be fine.
Bernie, how are you doing? How's everything feeling?
Usual.
Okay, so great. All right, guys. So both of you are not going to run. So whenever that run is scheduled, okay, Bernie, you're going to do box step-ups, okay? So a few things for those box step-ups that I want to remind you on is to put your full foot onto the box before you step up, right? We don't want you to just step up on with just your toe. We want the heel on the box as well, okay? And you're going to alternate legs. So I want to see step up with one leg, then you come down, step up with the other leg. And then you're going to do 20 total, okay?
Yeah, gotcha.
Cool? All right, Celia, you're going to go for lunge jumps, okay? So what these lunge jumps look like, okay, is basically it's going to be a lunge, but you're jumping, which makes everything a lot more fun, right? So as you can see, Natalie's back knee touches the ground every time. It just kisses the ground, okay? Front shin, whenever she goes into that like lunge, if she were to pause, okay, it's the same feeling as if she were to just go into a lunge. It looks the exact same. What we don't want to see, sometimes people go too wide, so then their lunge jumps look like they're really hard to kind of get and balance in, or they go too narrow, right, where now their knee is completely over their toe.
Okay.
So go ahead. Go ahead and go and get, let's do 6 total. I just want you to go 3 on each leg. And if you can just angle your phone or something down just so I can see. Yeah, perfect. Cool. All right.
Yeah, I can't. My box is like this big, so I can't see what it looks like.
Oh, no.
We see you. We see you.
You see me? Okay.
Let's see.
I don't know how to do this.
How does that feel? Is that pretty hard for you?
Maybe it's just because I'm on my rug. Let me move over. Can you still see me?
Yeah, you're fine. I'm just trying to get a little bit closer to the screen.
Okay, that's weird. I don't know.
Okay, so let's not even mess around with those. I just want you to do reverse lunges. Cool.
Okay.
So basically, you're just gonna take the step back and then come together at the front. So instead of going forward, you're just taking the step back. Is that cool?
That's cool.
I think that'll be better for you. We can stay more consistent that way. And you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna do 20 of them.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool. Just
All right,
20
guys.
total or 20 on each leg? Sorry.
You're gonna do 20 total. So it'll just be 10 on each leg. But you're gonna alternate. So just count to 20 really.
Okay.
All right, guys. So I was like, what's happening? I'm going to have you guys just do a quick little rehearsal just so we get the flow of the way that the dumbbell movements go, since you're always going to do 20 step-ups or 20 lunges, okay? But then the dumbbell movements change after each little one, right? So in total, you're going to have 3 couplets. I mean, 3 couplets here, right? You're always going to do your lunging or your step-ups, and then the dumbbell movement changes. After you complete those 3 couplets, that's 1 round. Okay, you're gonna do that 3 times. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Cool. So now Natalie's just gonna kind of do it with you just for a second, just so you guys can see what the movement looks like while I'm kind of calling it out and how the sequence goes. So go ahead and put your dumbbell down. We're just gonna let's just do 2 of each movement. Really, I just want to see. We're just going to do 2 total. Okay, so you'll just do 1 on one arm and 1 on the other when it comes to the dumbbell stuff. And then the lunges, just do like a box step up on each leg or a reverse lunge on each leg. Cool? Okay. So go ahead and do your 2 lunges or your 2 step-ups, okay? Celia, you're doing the reverse lunges. Bernie, you're doing box step-ups. Beautiful. Then you're going to grab your dumbbell. You're going to go into 2 single arm hang dumbbell snatches. So from the hang position, you're going to go all the way overhead. Go ahead and just switch arms and do another one. Oh, you're okay. I know it's confusing. And then we're just going to do 2 more of your box jumps. I mean, your box step-ups or your reverse lunges. And then this second time you pick up the dumbbell, you're going to go into a dumbbell power clean. Okay, these are from the floor. Bernie, if you want to go from the hang position, that's fine. Remember, the dumbbell touches on the outside of the foot and then goes just to the shoulder.
Gotcha.
Yeah, good. Okay, 2 more of your box step-ups or your reverse lunges. And then last dumbbell movement is your dumbbell thruster. So remember, we go into the shoulder, we go into that full squat, and then we go overhead. That would be 1 round if we did all the reps and everything. Cool?
Yeah.
Okay, so the only thing I want to remind you guys on is for the dumbbell, we switch every 5 reps. So from the hang, right, we're going to do 5 on one arm. Then you're going to switch and do 5 on the other. You're going to do that twice to make 20 total.
Okay.
Perfect. So remember, we're going 3 rounds or for 20 minutes. Okay, so if we don't get done with our 3 rounds in 20 minutes, I'm just going to have you guys stop. Okay, if you get done faster, right, if you get done within 15 minutes or whatever that looks like, just go ahead and wait until both of you guys are done. And then depending on time, we'll go into like some sort of after party movement to take up this hour. But we're pretty much on target here to finish. So I'm going to set the clock for you guys. You're more than welcome to start listening to your own music or do whatever you want, okay? If you want, you can mute yourself on your phones or your device. That way, if you don't want to hear us or don't want us to hear you breathing or your music, that would be awesome. And if you have a question, just like unmute yourself and ask. Is that cool?
10-4.
So Bernie, go ahead and mute yourself.
Mute myself. Let's see. My wife says that all the time. Well, if I could.
I'm gonna mute you. Okay.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to mute me here. I can't see a button for it.
I'm gonna mute you right now.
Okay.
He's not going to be able to unmute himself.
Little Glenn Miller.
All right, Bernie, hopefully at some point when you try to unmute yourself, it's going to be a red circle with what looks like an old-fashioned mic, and it has a line through it, okay? That's going to be that you're muted. Whenever you want to come off that, you have to press that button just with your finger, and then it'll unmute you so that I can hear you. But as you're muted, I won't be able to hear you, so...
Yeah, I don't have a red button.
Well, it's not red just yet.
Oh,
I haven't muted you because I still want to hear you right now. But right now it looks like just the old-fashioned mic, right? I'm gonna press that, but there's no way for me to unmute you. You have to unmute yourself. Does that make sense?
Okay. Ask nicely, and I'll unmute myself.
Well, hopefully. All right, Bernie, I'm gonna mute you. So have a good workout, okay?
Okay.
All right, guys. I'm gonna set the clock for 20 minutes. Okay, that's your time cap. So guys, Natalie did some good math. Hey, if you want to hit that time cap or underneath the time cap, every round has to be underneath 6 minutes and 40 seconds. So I'll kind of keep you aware of what that time is, and hopefully we can get under that so that we can ensure that we finish, okay? All right, 20 minutes on the clock. You're gonna start with your reverse lunges or your box step ups starting in 10 seconds.
What? Here we go.
Go
guys.
for it. About to say go. What I'm turning on. I'm just used to that. Gotta let it go. Nice, guys. Yep. So we're just going to go into those reverse lunges, 20, or you're going to do 20 box step ups, Bernie.
But you have to. That's what I like. Oh.
That's what I was like, thank you.
Like, yeah, no, like, I just put like when I was
Yeah.
oh, no, I don't know.
So you're going to do, the first one is snatches, Celia. So you're going to go all the way overhead. Did you already do snatches? Oh, yeah, all the way overhead. Punch the sky. Remember, you're going from the hang position here? Yeah, that was better. Good. Good. So do 5 on one arm and then switch and do 5 on the other. It's because we weren't online, remember?
Oh,
So Bernie said that to her. That's it. Like I was on the bath at the toilet. It was not going well. I mean, it was going well, but. Well, it's like weird because some days it's like I have my timing down and then I'm like, hey, where? I don't know what I ate last night. Yesterday, but I really didn't eat a lot. Mostly because I was like eating like random things throughout the day. And like I never really like had a meal and then I made Fruity Pebbles Rice Krispie treat for Derek, like in a heart-shaped thing, and like I was cutting it out, but the whole time I was like eating it, you know. So I don't think that was very good for my stomach. It was like butter, marshmallows, you know. So I was like, good. After those 20 single arm dumbbell snatches, you'll go back to your reverse lunges, right? So now you're at this one if you finished your snatches. I don't know what screen on his iPad, so I don't know what that screen looks like. You know what I mean?
Oh.
So I don't know. Like, I don't know what that screen looks like to show him, like, hey, press this. Yeah, it like pops up. Nice, guys. Good, Celia. Yeah, perfect. So you're going to do 5 on one side, 5 on the other. Bernie, I know you're doing good. Keep moving. You got this. Good. Nice. Just keep moving, guys. You got this. Beautiful. Good. We're about a minute until we need to be done with our first round so that we can stay consistent here. Good. Nice. There it is. Good. After those 20 power cleans, wherever you're at, remember we go back to our lunges. Good. Nice, guys. We're about 7 minutes in here. Good. Good, Celia. So try to get into a little bit lower squat. Good. That's better. Nice. That's it. Good. Big hip drive. Perfect. Nice. Good. Good. Bigger squat. More of a thruster, less of a push press. Yeah. Big squat, big hips. There it is. Nice. Good, guys. We're 9 minutes in. I mean, I don't know. I wish we could unmute somebody. You can't unmute someone else. All right, guys, here we go. We're about 10 minutes in, halfway through.
See, it was just so. But she's not. She's not like stopping. She's just. I saw Flo last night. On the bridge. She was with. That's her old one.
Yeah, good, Celia. Big snatch. Yeah, perfect.
She's moving with it. That's like. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I do.
Nice, Celia. Good. Just keep moving, Bernie. I bet you're doing awesome. I can't hear you or see you, but
I trust you. Don't be taking a nap. Yeah. Probably better do that. Yeah, you're like walking in the background. You're like, oh, I noticed those quads from anywhere. I'm like, don't say that in front of your girlfriend. She's all, I'm like, hey. Anyways, I was just like, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. And she's like, okay, so like, remind me the classes. I'm like, well, I'm going to fight you. But, yes, I was like 6 noon. She's all like, how do I get there? I'm like, we literally sent out the link to, like, we'll mail it to you. Like, that's the only other option you have now at this point, you know? Like, yeah. She was just like, okay.
nice. Good. Lock that elbow out. Here you go, guys. We're 12 minutes in.
It's like, she came up, like, running to me to give a hug. I'm like, hey. She's like, oh. Like, how many people are usually at the gym now? I'm like, nobody. It's just me and Matt and Julie and Jeremy. Like, we have to keep working. Oh. Like, I feel like we're having a party without you.
Nice, Celia.
Yeah, on point.
Nice.
I wonder what Jaden's doing. Like, who is she? Like, yeah, I ran into somebody else that was like, don't we need to go over to like, there's literally 8 cooks and you need like 4 people to go here.
Nice, Celia. 14 minutes in. We got 6 minutes left. Just keep moving, guys.
What? What people is it? I would. People are meeting. Yeah. that's like one thing that knowing how people interact with other people, like if you were doing physical distance or something, like one of the big things is like seeing how another person interacts like in day-to-day life that like you don't see every day, you know? And like I've noticed, like, I mean, even with like friends and stuff too, where you're just like, you're so rude, or like, why would you do that, you know? It's like crazy to me, like how just like day-to-day interactions, how people can be, and you're like, oh, that's not what I thought that would be.
Nice, guys. Good.
Today is
You see, like, up here, hold 3 seconds at each position. Go through that.
Derek has this app installed. It's a lifting app, but like you like hold yourself and then you put a little target on the barbell and it shows you how like your bar path. It's cool. I don't know what it's called, but
Nice, guys. We got about 3.5 minutes left. Just keep moving. Bernie, I can't see you or hear you. So if you are done, just hang out for just a second, or maybe try to unmute yourself.
today is
Nice, Celia.
I was just gonna say like maybe like overhead carries. Oh, that was hard. Yeah.
Nice, guys. Almost there. You are almost there. We got about 2 minutes left. Just keep moving. If we hit the time cap, that's perfectly fine, okay? We just want you to move for 20 minutes. Good. Bernie,
Hey,
you okay?
yeah, I was done at 17.
Oh, you were? Perfect.
Yeah, for some reason on my Nook, I can't hit that unmute.
That's okay. Did you call back on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. So just hang on for about 1.5 minutes, and then I want to chat with you guys after you get done. Is that cool?
Yeah. Can you see the view?
I can't see you, but I can hear you, which is fine.
You can't see the mountains?
I can't. Oh, there you are. Yeah. Ooh, that's a good sunrise.
Yeah. Oh, not too shoddy at all.
Yeah, that one's a good one.
Oh, yeah. Look at us going all the way around to the west.
Ooh.
Oh, my.
How do you get them all up there?
Oh, I may have to have a beer. Yeah.
All right, Celia, you got about 30 seconds left, so just keep moving. How do you get them all?
I thumped where? Oh.
Good, Celia. You got about 5 seconds left. Just keep moving. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Beautiful. Very good. Bernie, how was that?
Peachy keen.
It was good?
Yes.
Okay. So we have a quick question for you guys. One, does this 6 a.m. class, is this a good time for you, or would you rather have it a little bit later?
Go ahead.
Bernie?
6 a.m. obviously is good for me. Anytime
Okay.
is good, but we're missing Chris and Colton and those guys. Have any of them showed up?
No, they have not. So Chris, doubtfully, I don't know if he would actually tune in to do this. Colton he's working from home, so he's been trying to get on, but with Will and his kid, it's kind of hard.
Okay. Okay. Well, whatever is good for the group is good for me. I can work it out. Yeah, I mean, obviously we're not going anywhere, so. But.
Right. We wouldn't like push it back too far, but we're just trying to get a gist of like what people's schedule like would allow for if 6 a.m. is too early, because it goes from 6 and then our next class isn't till noon. And so some people like 6 a.m. is too early and noon is way too late. So we were thinking maybe like an 8 a.m. or even like a 9. But obviously I'm good with anything. Celia, what works for you? Can you unmute yourself? Sorry. Can you? I can't unmute you. There you go. Oh, no, you had it. It went back there. Yeah.
Okay. For me,
Yeah.
I do need something earlier just because I am still working from home.
Right.
And next week I do have to start school. But the soonest I have to like be in class would be like 8:30.
Okay.
So I guess the only like part or like not 8:30 is only one day. So like 9 is like Monday or like 4 of the days. And the only time I have to be in class at 8:30 is Monday.
Okay. But okay.
So I guess essentially I would need to be in class by 9, so whatever.
Right. So pretty much we would say like the latest would be like a 7 a.m. class to 8 a.m. That way you would have time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Personally. But
No, that's fine. We just want to make sure that we are one. I mean, if you guys are going to be the ones in the morning, if we have a few others, I'm just feeling like 6 a.m. may be just a little too early for like the majority of people that work from home. Like if they don't need to get up at 6, then it's kind of like,
yeah.
So we're just trying to figure out a time. Obviously, we'll let you know if it changes, but this would be the class that would change. The noon class would stay the same, and so would the 5 p.m. class, but we're just trying to get a gist. And if 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. works for you guys, then like we can definitely shift it back an hour just to allow for maybe some additional people to jump on, and maybe you guys get a little bit more of a sleep in or relaxed morning. So
7 or something would be fine for me. I just meant to be 6.
Okay, well, we'll probably ask a few more classes and stuff and just see what that would look like. But as far as probably like the rest of the week or literally probably tomorrow for sure, it'll stay at 6 a.m. just because it's too soon to change it. So.
Gotcha.
Is that cool? Do you have anything else to say?
If they wanted mobility and stuff, or what else?
Do you guys care about mobility? Do you guys want something, or are you guys just going to go shower and eat?
What you got?
Shower and eat. Oh, well,
yeah.
Okay,
fine. Okay, well, if you do want some mobility, just real quick, I'll go over it, even if it's tonight.
Okay.
So we have, if you have a roller, like a foam roller, you can definitely just roll out your lower back, your hamstrings, your quads, okay, and then your forearms, just because we held on to that dumbbell for so long. If you don't have a roller, you can just do, obviously, body movements. We're going to go into like a straddle stretch, so just legs out in front. Where are you? There we are, right? Just leaning to one side, right? We'll hold that for about 2 minutes, 2 minutes to the center, 2 minutes to the other side, okay? Then we're gonna bring our feet together into the pike stretch. Same thing, just leaning. You're gonna hold that for 2 minutes, okay? Straddle stretch, saddle stretch. Here. Same thing, that's a quad stretch, so you can definitely just do a quad stretch as well. Like Bernie, just stand up and bring that foot to behind you.
Yeah.
Or do one, okay? And then we'll go into that puppy pose, opening up.
She's stuck.
This one, we keep our hips higher off the ground, unlike a child's pose where we tell you to sink your hips back. This one, we want the tailbone shooting straight up to the sky. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would just suggest doing that maybe if you guys have some spare time at lunch or tonight, just to open up everything.
All righty.
Yay!
Sounds
Thank you
good.
guys so much. We super
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. We love seeing your guys' faces.
Yes.
I'm getting tired of Natalie's. I'm just kidding.
Oh, damn. All right.
Shots fired.
I'm just kidding, but we do. We like the interaction. So thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a good day.
Thank you.
All right, you too.
You
Take
too.
care.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
See ya.